In this first episode of Snake Eyes, we will be talking all about clubs. And there's no better place to start than the place where it all begins, Club Rush. Club Rush is an opportunity for curious students to look over the numerous choices they have in clubs, from chess club to JROTC to even a Clash Royale clan. These clubs provide community service hours, information for your college application, and different ways to relax and have fun after school. South Miami has offered various clubs dating back to the beginning. 44 clubs are currently offered, and the number is only growing as student interest and participation increases. New clubs like Cinema Appreciation Club were started by students to connect with other students with the same interests. But other clubs up the ante and participate in fierce competition with other schools. Chess Club provides an opportunity for new players to learn the game and worthy competition for experienced players.
That's a good question. The benefits of joining chess club, I would say meet people at varying skill levels and socialize, learn from your fellow classmates. Okay, so there are a lot of benefits for playing chess. I mean, one of the most obvious one is critical thinking skills, but you also have stuff like sportsmanship, patience, even strategic thinking, things like that.
The club meets Mondays and Wednesdays, and the meetings typically last an hour.
A typical meeting that's a very interesting question. Well, this is a free space, so that's always nice, and people come here and, we discuss events, progress. We want to organize and for the next competition to see, and also we have qualifications for who goes to the upcoming tournament.
Now, let's turn the page onto our next club, where books bring students together. Cobra Readers is a literacy club where members share and discuss books read on a monthly basis throughout the year. In addition to that, members have the chance to participate in field trips to places like the Book Fair and Pinecrest Gardens.
I think Cobra Readers as a club is of interest to kids who obviously like to read because it's a book discussion club. In addition to the reading, we have some community service projects that we do related to reading. We do this activity called Plarning, which is at the Pinecrest Library. That's later in the year, where we recycle plastic bags into mattresses for the homeless. But most of our activities are related to books and reading. We go to the Miami Book Fair in November. And of course, we do the haunted house, which is a lot of fun. And a lot of times that's also related to a book we're reading. For example, this year, our haunted house is inspired by Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving. And that's the first story that we're going to be reading.
Leaving our bookmarks in the realm of storytelling, here's a club that encompasses different forms of journalism and practices them through community service and engaging projects.
So Quill and Scroll is a club. It's a multimedia club. So it incorporates everything that is television media, film media, print media, all into one great place where kids that are interested in that can work together.
This club helps grow the journalism landscape in the school, and it encourages students to give back through different forms of media.
Through the Miami Book Fair International, we collect books that we then get into young children's hands because any kind of media is most important to start with reading and knowing how to read and knowing how to tell a story, read a story, know the parts of a story for anything.
For our last stop, pick up your controllers and headsets and check out a club where Cobras can relax and play games with their friends.
So one of the things I wanted to add for the gaming club was something that I guess we haven't had in a while was like esports.
The gaming club has been in the process of re-emerging with esports, which previously Mr. Rudy Diaz had brought to South Miami before he retired in 2023. Now, after weeks of hard work and persistence, the gaming club is back and stronger than ever, with Mr. Fabiano as its sponsor, who has worked very hard to keep the club going using his own money and consoles.
When I had my first meeting with my students, with over 60 kids, they played games like League of Legends, they played Marvel Rivals, they play Super Smash, and so many other ones. And we're just trying to figure out how to incorporate that in the sense of resources. We're trying to reach out to district to make sure we get the restrictions approved, so that way we can go ahead and do so here. Because like, I know what the vision was like with Mr. Diaz years ago, and my goal is obviously if I can replicate that in some way. I know it's a really big shoes to fill. That would be really cool to pull off. So I'm taking things step by step and go from there, but I'm excited as a new sponsor.
That's going to do it for Season 2, Episode 1 of Snake Eyes. Coming up on Episode 2, we'll slither on to the homecoming scene in Cobra Country. Stay tuned and have a great Cobra Day.